Hey guys, Liquid here, and welcome back to a new Let's Play. This time, the amazing Spider-Man! I've said many times in the past, like, oh hey guys, this is one of my most requested Let's Plays ever. This one also would be up for that ranking. You all have shown great need for me to do this, and now I am doing it. And I just want to quickly shout out, if you remember, if you've been keeping up with my channel recently, I made a video asking for donations so I could get the game because I did not have the money for it. And one fellow in particular, very generous, by the name of the channel name of NG9K, but I believe he goes by MD.
The path to our future.
I'll continue with my. Oh, look at you, Oscorp.
Under the direction of Dr. Alistair Smythe, the betterment and security of human life.
I love you, Smythe. I'll continue with my shout out after this little narration. Look at you, man. Now back to me. Look to your robot. Now back to me.
Their size is their strength, and their potential is limitless.
The leadership of Dr. Alistair Smythe will usher in a new era of progress for Oscorp and
Huh.
Oscorp, a new company with the name you trust.
So it seems that they're treating Oscorp like it's like Shinra, like it's like some mega goddess corporation or something weird. I don't know why I call it a goddess. I like to imagine that Oscorp could be a woman's name. Oh, I'm not gonna sign into PSN because then people will be all, yo, oh my gosh, look what you're doing, game. So we got. Well, I started a game earlier to see how it ran, and I must say this thing is beautiful. But quickly, just to get onto my shout out, MG9K is his channel. I'll link him below. I believe he goes by MD. He got in touch with me and offered full out to send me his copy of the game. That's why I'm playing this on a PS3 and not a PC. I take that back because when I was asking for donations, I specifically mentioned that I was going to be playing the PS3 version, so scrap that. But he was so generous, and he shipped me the game, and he mentioned something about possibly being able to let me onto his account so I could get some of the DLC, so I could play as Stan Lee and whatnot for the pre-order bonuses. So that could be pretty cool as well. But that is for... we'll get to that at a later date. For now, actually, just make sure... subtitles, I'll put you on. And this is also blind, by the way, so I've never played this before, other than like a little bit at the beginning, to make sure if it was all good. New game. Take your time to learn the basics of the game while going for the all-out action, ideal for beginners and casual players. Overcome Spider-Man's new threats by balancing your playstyle between action and stealth for experienced players. A stealthier approach is advised if you wish to live in danger as a real superhero would. For hardcore players only. Only! If you're a beginning player, do not select this. Do you hear me? You will die. To be honest, I sort of take these difficulties as the other way around. Like, human would be like as if it's putting you as a human into like the big bad world. But this is like putting you as a superhero into the big bad world, so you can combat it easier. But we'll just go on hero. I do not care if my save data is deleted for 5 minutes. We've got all these
Peter, what are you doing here?
algorithms.
This asylum, but you put me here.
Isn't that cool?
And with good reason. I can't.
I know, it's crazy. But time's running out, Connors. Something bad has happened. Something really bad.
I'm not sure who voices Spider-Man, but it sounds very familiar. Search for audio files to learn more about Oscorp. It's been months since rogue scientist Kurt Connors unleashed the lizard upon the upstanding citizens of New York City. Completely absolved of any wrongdoing in the eyes of the public, Oscorp has moved on to promoting the acts of its newest brilliant mind, Alistair Smythe. So it seems really that, other than taking place in the same universe of the game, I know that it takes place after the game, so does it really have anything to do with the game, really? If it's bringing in all this new stuff.
Progress.
Hey there.
Oh my.
Thanks for coming with me, Pete. You're brave. We're gonna have to be careful here. We're not supposed to be here after hours.
I hope it's better than the first time I snuck in. That was not fun.
We're not sneaking. We're investigating. Weird things happen here after hours. Stuff that Dr. Smythe's trying to get rid of. He's not a bad guy, you know? He wants to turn this company around.
Yeah, that's what the video said. So, what exactly is rotten
Huh.
state of Oscorp?
Oh, look at that shadow.
Continuing Dr. Connor's work.
It looks like I'm wearing like football armor. My shoulders are huge.
Whoa now, like making more lizards?
Like seriously big shoulders. What the heck?
I'm not sure, but we're gonna find out tonight. Oscorp has the geniuses and the resources. Why can't it be a benefit to people? That's why I came back. And Dr. Smythe wants to change things.
I know. His brilliant research will...
I don't really know too much about Smythe, to be honest. Like, I know he was in
Progress.
the 90s cartoon,
Man to machine.
but that's really all that's really all of my experience with him.
Out here.
And to be honest, the episodes dealing with Smythe I actually didn't really care about at all.
Keep your head down.
I'm pretty sure actually, I know you had Smythe, and then you had his dad, I think.
Dr. Smythe was the nanobot guy, but I had no idea he had
I'm not.
big bots.
I'm assuming that the guy we're dealing with now is the actual
Play with this stuff every day.
Smythe.
Never gets old.
like the younger dude, maybe. I'm not sure.
Whoa, what is that?
Oh my god. This could be proof they're continuing Connor's work.
Huh.
You were the one that had the sedate. How can he still move like that? I'm sorry. I gave him everything we had.
Gwen's reaction to that. Oh. Okay, so we are indeed dealing with the young dude.
Yeah. Thanks, Dr. Smythe.
Gwen's reaction to that was like more of like a jackass type thing. Like, oh my god, man, we gotta get this on video. Like, seeing an actual large rhino man, I would be quite frightened. I'm just saying.
Dr. Smythe, I am so sorry. This is my friend, Peter Parker.
Friend.
I've heard about you.
I'm hearing a lot about you tonight.
Oh, it's Jake Gyllenhaal. Hello.
Oh, I'm totally to blame, Doc. I'm amazed at what you've done with Oscorp. When I heard about the changes you were making, you know, nanobots, I wanted to see them for myself.
You worked with Connors.
Like, obviously not voicing him, but like that
Funny
is
finding you here now as I waste my time
his
trying to
face, dude.
dispose of
That's
these
Jake
cross
Gyllenhaal.
species.
So this is
What
a
you
cross
doing?
species? You promised me that all of Connor's work was over. How many more do we keep here?
I told you the truth, Gwen. The experiments have stopped.
Look at his arms
As long
behind
as
his
they're
back,
as I'd hoped.
all
No more humans turning
maniacal.
animals like Connors did. But what you see here
And
is what
plotting.
happens when an animal gets a nice dose of human DNA. Here, follow me. I trust you'll keep everything you see in the strictest confidence.
Huh. I have like heard quite a bit about like the backstory of the game and stuff like that, and all the stuff that goes down in it.
The lizard almost destroyed
And
the
I'm not.
city. What rational mind would continue to
I don't really know how I feel
Changing the
about
ethics of a large corporation takes time.
Oscorp like having to do with like all of the villains, if that makes sense. Like Oscorp,
Have some benefit.
when I think Oscorp, I think Green Goblin, but here they have Oscorp messing around with a
Cross-species disappeared.
lizard rhino apparently.
To our biolabs
It's all
for
crazy.
safe disposal. Out of sight, out of mind.
Has this thing eaten today?
The heck?
It always looks like that. They went farther with Connor's work than we realized. The species in this room are incredibly dangerous and highly contagious. Hence the containment units.
Hey, where'd he go? Come on out, little fella.
That little fella is a walking disease.
It's a bit harsh.
Direct contact with it leads to infection. Infection leads to death. Or becoming a cross-species yourself. I want to keep you human, Parker. Let's keep moving.
Is there a cure?
Well, for these things, no. They were never human to begin with. They were born in a petri dish. For the poor humans it infects, unfortunately not. Attempts to develop an antidote have been unsuccessful. I don't want to seem cruel, but you have to understand, that thing is pure vermin. Creatures like this brought Europe to its knees with the plague.
I think he's cute.
He likes me.
That's strange. It only reacts like that when it's around other... I mean,
Other handsome guys like me? I'm used to it.
You're very smooth, Gwen.
Unlike robots, biological creatures are unpredictable. I much prefer things I can control.
Unpredictable, huh? What is that? An iguana? This has to be the strangest office tour I've ever been on.
Don't worry, Parker. Our next stop is the nanobot lab. Once you see it, you won't want to leave.
Excuse me, Dr. Smythe. I need someone with special clearance to help me take this down to B sector.
Where do you think you're going, young man?
Maybe it's a good thing you're here. You can deal with some of this bureaucratic nonsense.
Can I see my shadow today? Right now?
Go with him and catch up with us when you're done.
Doctor, I think I'll escort her.
Instead of Spider-Man, I should be Groundhog Man. I should, even when I'm in the dark, I should be able to see my shadow.
Enthralled by beauty as man is. Meet me in the lab when you're done. And
What would happen is actually,
it's an order, Miss Stacy.
all weather on Earth is actually determined by my relative position to the sun. Like if I,
You gotta be kidding me. That's taking
or to light in general. If I'm in a place where I can see my shadow,
but Dr. Smythe
it'll be snowy. But if I can't see my shadow,
believe him.
it's all sunny. Which is a bit of a paradox because if it's sunny, there's a more likely chance that I am likely to have a shadow and see my shadow. Therefore, it's more likely to be cold and wintry. This guy's a bit angry. Just trying to help, dude.
I'll sign a waiver later. I can help.
That is some good glass that can hold. Man,
I'm not leaving you.
Dr. Connor started this, and I want to finish it on my terms. Peter, you can't help it.
Someone else can.
The rat! We gotta put a stop. What do we do?
uh-oh.
Emergency shutdown. My robot take control now. What are you doing? What?
No. This can't be happening. No, Gwen, look at me. Gwen!
Ooh,
How do we open this thing? No.
that's not good. Bad things currently occurring. We switched pretty fast. What? Surely someone just saw us? Huh. Ooh. I got you, baby. So now this here is actually amazing. Like, this looks beautiful.
I'll be fine, thanks.
It might be like how you don't have a HUD. That might have to do with it as well.
Other scientists from there.
Like, this is truly just messed up. Look at me. Like, it's so cinematic. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of all the Oscorp stuff.
Look like they want to eat me for lunch.
They've been programmed to defend us against cross
Ooh.
species, which I guess you technically are.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like,
Yeah.
connecting Peter to Oscorp as well. Like, when you get all weird corporate on it all,
Don't worry, Gwen.
like, Peter is not just some dude that got bitten by a spider. He is a cross species.
Maybe you can web swing across.
But it's a bit strange to me.
If these things get out of Oscorp.
I don't want to think about what ifs right now.
Get through here. Can I do that weird mode? Nope. Oh, okay then. Swingity, swingity, swingity. Oh, what the heck?
More robots! Watch out!
Oh, robots.
Does every robot have to attack me?
Wiser words have never been said, Peter. Oh yeah, so we can do that. Okay then. Oh man,
Okay, Gwen.
give it to him.
Packer, time to get out of here.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's dizzying.
I need your help.
So where to now? These doors have seemed to be a bit strange in the past. Things are not going well.
The door's been sealed. We need to find another way.
Right. Oscorp
Huh.
security system. Quarantine's on the other side. Stay here, Gwen. I'll come back to get you.
Hackety 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 hack. Just one little panel. That's all it took. Actually, let's get a nice look at Peter. Look at his ears. How his ears are kind of coming out. I like the costume. I think it looks nice. I like the sort of amber eye lenses. The nice long spider on his chest. Little utility belt going on. I actually really like the gloves, to be honest. Like, if I can get a good look at them. Got a good blue and red. He's a sexy one. Can we get a peek of his booty? That tight spandex. Dial 1-900 solid us.
Nice one, Peter.
Spidey got back.
Find a way to open the sealed door from the other side.
Heck. Here we go. Get through, get through.